You ready? Ooh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, when Jenny will be on that face shit tomorrow. I don't know why that woman would do that. Like that. Just come in to do your job. Yeah, man. I was like, now why would she send this man home? That's crazy. Shit, you like child. For real, man. Like, I'm trying to hear that shit, man. Real show. That nigga said, watch out, little nigga, you making my dick hard. Like, what? That what that nigga said on Thin Line Between Love and Hate. That what Debo told Martin. That nigga said, watch out, little nigga, you making my dick hard. When they jumped his ass in the club. Shawty said shit out you though, Lil. You ain't even been playing the game for real. Your bitch now, I always want to go GTA when I ain't on there. You asking me, nigga? I don't know what games you got. You act like you. Your ass don't buy none. You gotta spend your game. You gotta spend your shit. Like I ain't gonna count. Like I've been bidding on for the years. Like Resident Evil. Like nigga, I was in high school. When I first seen nigga play that shit. I went over. I'll never forget. I went over nigga house. It was one of my partners. We all went to the nigga house. And he was playing that shit. Like Madden 2K, like football, like this shit. Nigga been playing this shit all my life. Like I grew up playing this shit with my big cousin and shit. Like big brother and shit. Like this shit been in the family all my life. Like this shit I know. Sports. Like that shit a nigga know. Racing games. You see, you know. Nigga, I told you that already, nigga. You must have watched the weekly update. I'm gonna get the bathroom right quick, man. So I'm not blown up. We got something to drink. Do we got something to drink?
What?
Do we have some?
Not that I know. No. Well, yeah,
What happened to the Hawaii punch that was over there? No. I need a cup. We ain't got no empty like styrofoam plastic cups. Do we have styrofoam or plastic cups? Lord have mercy. I wish I knew. You said what, Grandma? You said what? About the cup, what did you say? Lily. Use a pussy. I didn't know that. I thought she had something else. I just playing. I'm just fucking with you, bro. I remember I tried you like that first time. You got real offensive about that shit. It was like, you talking about? No, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about when I was like, I called you a stud or some shit. You like, you like somebody, you like them try you like somebody because somebody asked you thought you was a stud or something. You sure? I'm just talking very fun. That shit was funny though. He said, "You sure?" He said, "You sure?" Hell no. I guess she was funny though. Hell no, I don't even trust that shit. Damn, Bart's gonna get his ass with again. Kind of smoke with a lighter light. Kind of smoke.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. He'll bring it out. It's Whittington. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Moore will throw. Makes the grab. It's Hughes.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Damn. Hold on.
Lost their fire on second down.
They're probably doing that shit because
And he'll
and we
get
got
it
them
up to the
down
38.
in
It'll be a first down.
Well, I know the tight
I
end did some
could've
good
got on
things
that
after the
shit.
catch, but gotta give
Oh,
the
that shit got
quarterback
14
credit
minutes.
to
I
the
could've
location
got
of
on
the
that
throw
shit.
because he put it out in front of his big man. He was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They'll run it from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
second down, he'll throw it. Throws to the back. And the timing just a hair off.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
I know, Brian Wheeler, man. He's trying to feel better.
Buccaneers, they're trying to get this defense
Dang.
off to a good start.
I'll put the big late.
Looking to the big tight end.
How is he open, bro?
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
Yeah, I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
You know, it's difficult for QBs. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
He wants to throw it again. Right on target this time. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs. Snagged in the middle. It's Hughes. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his
Oh yeah, that's another thing she said. She was like, when I was like Mr. B said our name, he was like, she was like, basically when she first got the story, just like that, you know, it's a lot of tension, animosity, and all that shit. And she was just like, she was like, no, not Rashad. He was like, he was a good worker. He was like, he can be. He just got an attitude problem. He was like, you got an attitude, like, you know, whatever you dealing with in your head, like, you can't walk around with it, like, that's how you miss out on your blessing.
Stringing plays that look like other plays together and getting this opening drive touchdown.
And he added the extra.
Come on, fuck all that. Motherfucker ain't finna play with me in my face, bro. They ain't got nothing to do with what I got going on in real life, bro.
Called on to protect this lead. Here he comes.
Cause one thing for certain, two things for sure, bro. You can vouch for me, bro. If I ain't feeling it, bro, like if I'm in my feelings and I don't want to be bothered, bro, like you know me, bro. Nigga gonna be quiet as hell. Nigga be like, damn, bro, nigga ain't heard Shad say shit all day. Like that ain't him. Nigga be talking hell of shit. Like him quiet. Like hell nah. Something gotta be wrong. Like something gotta be wrong, bro.
No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept his drive.
You said what? Put your mic down by your mouth. I mean, pull the mic. Put it by your mute. Put it by your mouth.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game.
Yeah, you already know that shit, bro. Like, come on, we already know that shit,
Just
bro.
opens up your entire playbook.
100%.
Under fire.
Yeah.
He's going to take off.
That's what she said. She was like, if you believe, don't believe everything she said.
Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
No, I said she said he believed everything she said.
Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats.
Yeah, it's just like, nigga, it's like, damn, he fucking on him, like, damn. Like, you want that? Man, come on, man. I can get you two. I can get you.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on the second and goal from the 6. Back to throw, it's Simpson. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I want to be aggressive in these situations. When I got second and goal, I want to go out and try to get that touchdown. But I do like how he didn't force the ball into coverage, didn't make a big mistake, throw a turnover in this area. You want to make sure you can guarantee points.
Ah!
Coming up if you want to go for it on fourth.
JB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man
Fuck,
coverage,
man, you boys got in
cannot
there.
miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick six. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
Damn, son.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Let's get it.
Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And that is like
Yeah, no foul. That shit be weird, though, bro. Like, that shit be weird. That shit, like,
down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it.
damn, bro, it ain't even dividing, bro. It's hurt, like, everybody else slow, like, yeah.
Exact same page.
Like, just being realistic, like, every now and then, we all might bump it. We might bump head with each other, bro. Like, that normal, like, shit, give us a day or two. Really, not even a day, bro, shit. Nigga, we got down, nigga, they give us a, nigga, they give nigga 30 minutes to go smoke, bro. Nigga out, bro. Everybody gonna be smooth. That's it, bro. Everybody gonna do what they gotta do for 30 minutes, bro. Nigga ain't gonna do it. But that whole, like,
Let's see if they can get something
it's
going
just
here
like,
late in the half.
it's just her soul, bro. Like, it's just evil as fuck.
Looking to throw on first
And they be
down.
trying to act like they don't see through this, like they like, oh my god.
And
They be trying like they don't see this shit.
But it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
How about the hit on the tight end
It-
there?
he was
They
as fuck,
had to
bro.
bring the lumber on the
Oh,
big
you
fella
fuck.
to
No,
bring
yeah,
him
it's a
down.
lot.
They
Yeah.
just blew him up.
To the air on first down. He unleashes a long one.
Come on, see all as soon as you all of you so close. How the hell you barely be there? How the hell you see? You barely be
They
there.
know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to
Bring somebody. I'll try to get that.
players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back.
Then why what's called a face? She called what's called it called me Keith. Something like that. Why she was like, why kids and why kids and I kids they get the fight? Bitch, I know that I work here. Like, why you ain't calling to tell me that? Like, bro, I'm not like, bitch. I don't have no push between my legs. Like, what the fuck you calling to tell me some shit that I seen that happened to work for? Like, that's what y'all hoes do, bro. That shit, I don't care about that shit. Like, that shit ain't benefiting me to put no money in my pocket, bro.
Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle.
Oh my god.
Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Oregon. He got loose and it was lights out after that. How about this? These guys are going for two.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride.
Like, these niggas is fucking standing there, bro.
And it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good
Well,
one.
yeah, the
That's why they got
whole
six
is
on
weird
that
as
play.
fuck, bro.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Yeah, she just trying to make it seem like everybody against this bitch. Like, come on,
They've
bro.
got a little time here to put together a
Bitch, you
productive
just don't know because she ain't snitched on you.
inside adjustments
Fuck you
here.
talking about? She ain't gonna tell on you because she kissed.
Dumps it to the back. Makes the grab. It's Miller.
One of the things you love about this run
Yeah.
is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Down to 2 minutes to
No,
play in the first
no.
half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the
Bro,
break.
she don't lie, snitched on everybody in there, bro.
Options on second and short. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he
Yeah,
made
she
his
don't give a
break,
fuck
he
about
didn't
nobody,
trail
bro.
and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
Off play action on first down. Caught over the middle, it's Miller. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Bernard. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
You know, this defense loves to play a lot of zone coverage, so you're seeing this offense now attacking that. They're letting the receivers find the soft spots in the zones so they can advance the football.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. New set of
But you don't fall like that shit. Bro, it be so crazy listening to GTA. Like, you know, you walk outside in real life, you hear sirens and shit. Nigga think he in the GTA. Bro, that shit crazy. Cause Cuz was driving the other day, he said this shit. That nigga like, bro, I think I heard sirens. That nigga like, bro, nigga said I've been playing too much GTA. I'm like, well, you have my nigga. You talking about you hearing sirens? Dude. You call it no sirens. Bro.
To have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Whittington.
That nigga, I'm gonna take that shit, right? Here we go.
Opens up at the 23-yard line.
What the hell you doing on GTA 5?
Moore will throw. Pulls it in. It's Hughes. Great reaction by this defense.
Oh, that girl trying to make some money for that DLC come out. You already got a mention, don't you? Oh, but yeah, I gotta have a mention to do the DLC. But you already know shit. You know you better run that shit, man. Cuddle. You already know you got you. Hey, bitch ass.
Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
I love you though.
Quick timeout from the offense to save.
I call you the fuck I want to call you, man. Fuck you so much.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got
and get slapped. And get slapped, yeah, man.
With the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Well, I'm about to say, watch your fucking motherfucker die here, nigga.
We got a timeout here late in the first half.
He said, no, I'm not in no game. Do y'all chat? Do y'all? He told me, pay attention to me. Pay attention to me.
A veritable Crimson Tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. The play action fake. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down.
He'll take the deep shot. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Snap it to the back.
Oh, yeah, started Tennessee.
It'll be 2nd and 3.
They just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is
my fault. I got that shit cut down. I can't hit it. I got a game turn on more of these. I can't hear it like that.
Just haven't been able to get him going
They were
early
too far
in
out.
this game. That was a pretty good run
Well, I'm
there.
talking about,
Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Ah!
And that's not how you want to start a half. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most
It's all good.
important
Fuck
thing,
it.
he got
I'm
the
talking about
ball,
Jay.
and they've got it at the 48. Touch pass on the run. Takes it the other way. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. And the Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Ducks! This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, to give, looking for room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's Horton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Got him downfield. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
That's that's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down, we'll open up the final period. They'll go with a direct snap.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Touchdown, Alabama! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Grandma, you just put my 2 things on the plate. I was saying you put my PC. We got PC. You put on his plate.
Disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moore to the air. Fires to the big fella. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
And it makes it so hard on the defense.
I was saying,
these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Here's the pressure. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. A play-action fake seems simple, but there are some intricacies for the quarterback.
Reese, you're right. The danger for a quarterback in play-action is that you're turning your back to the defense when you're trying to execute a play fake to the running back. So you have no idea what's happening behind you. You have no presence for where that rush is coming from. All of a sudden, times it's too late. You saw that right there.
From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Whittington. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. The thing that made that play work is that it created the matchup they wanted and let the running back create after he caught it.
And, Reese, you see more and more of this in college football. Taking the backs and using them as weapons, right? Getting them out in space as much as possible. Get them matched up on a linebacker where I can now run a route where I sell it outside, cut it inside, and I win.
Whistle blows, clock stops, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quick pass on the jet motion. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
The Ducks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Gonna run it. It's Whittington. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
From the gun, give on the inside. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And just a great job on the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
Smashes ahead. Touchdown, Oregon! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw at Simpson. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He wants to change this route. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, this offense is up against it here. Trailing late in the game, the defense knows they're going to throw the football. First down, they get sacked. Second down, incompletion. There's no mystery what's happening here. Quarterback's just going to have to make a play on third down.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Working that left side. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down.
Great coverage on that fourth down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Under a minute to play, they can just take the knee. And it's picked off.
Come on.
He managed to view on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Looking downfield on first down. The short hands, it's Horton. Quickly working the sideline and getting out of bounds after a pickup of 18.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this up.
He got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Bama!
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
And now they've decided to go for two. A gutsy call, and the game likely to be decided right here. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Moore will throw. Going over the top. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
This game right now is hanging in the balance. It's tight. It's close, tied here in the fourth quarter. One play can change everything, and that was a throw that the quarterback wishes he could have.
Okay.
No good.
Oh, I had it, bro. I had it.
We remain tied.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Sorry, man.
Deep zone coverage here by the defense. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going for it all. Makes the catch down the right side. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play?
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, in the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football.
Touchdown Ducks! And they score first here in overtime. This dude is revving his engine like that duck coming out on a motorcycle. He is putting up points and finding the promised land.
And it's nice to have a guy that can do that. Goodness gracious, they just keep finding at Oregon as trigger men, not only throw the football, but guys who can pick them up and put them down and make big plays.
They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. To the air, it's Simpson. Grabbed in the middle, it's Horton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Wants to go up top. Out of the backfield, he's open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. First and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
Second and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody.
Third and goal here in overtime, and they need a touchdown. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to blow his way in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Knotted the game up, and now an extra point. finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target.
Over with, nigga. Game over.
Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a
That was a good game, bro. I can't lie. That was a good one.
And certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs.
That was a good game. I can't even lie. I gotta tell. I got. Oh, they had that shit on private. I was gonna test them. That was a good game, though, man.
Is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably going to be matched up head-to-head with.
Hey, good game, family.
Playoff, big feather in the cap, big day for them.
Thanks so much for spending some time.
You said what? Oh. Fuck you, don't need to be looking, you don't need to see me. Shit, I'm playing the game, bro. Fuck you need to see me, bro. I forgot, I damn near forgot we was on FaceTime. Bro, I'm whooping, bro. I'm whooping ass tonight, bro. Like, nigga, 5-0. Bro, that nigga Cub be so proud of me right now, bro. You hear me? Ah, fuck a little. Yeah. I slap shit out of nigga any day of the week, dog. Any day of the motherfucking week. What wrong? I ain't come auntie because she talking about she want me to talk to Cuz. What she talking about? Stupid lie. Love y'all, chat. Man, shit, ain't doing all that noise now. Shit. We been quiet. That's all we can. And you talking about some, and you trying to be funny too with your little big head ass. Talking about some, you talking about you see what you talking about. Hey, see what you talking about right in me. I can't see you. I'm gonna see that bush. You gonna see a butcher knife when I cut your ass, yo. What you talking about? That bitch said, why? That bitch is police. That bitch said, why do you follow her? What the fuck? I'm like, who? I'm like, damn. I'm like, which bitch? I'm confused. Like, which one? In my head, I'm like, which one? I ain't know. But I'm like, he got me to my kid. I'm like, bro, this bitch is police. Like, what the fuck? Bro. Well, like, literally. Alright, that's crazy. I ain't gonna say, oh, boy, I thought a leaf fell in my damn cup, but I was finna flip the fuck out. I forgot to put some ice in that bitch. Well, I had a paw for me. That shit fucked me off for a minute, bro. Yeah, cause I got my shit sitting right here up under the plant, so like, hold on. But I was finna lunch that bitch across the living room. Hell yeah. They ain't be mad at here, I gotta give it up. You ain't be mad at her, you gotta get that shit up. Like, oh damn, my boy got out live. Got it first. Damn, GTA pre-order go live next week. It's like, oh no, bro. That shit might get bought. I don't give a fuck. I ain't gonna lie to you. Okay, NCAA come out on the 9th. We pretty game 22nd. When you said that shit come out? Get that shit. Bro, I cannot believe, like, GTA 6. Like, Oh, your little mustache try to sneak back one. I say no. You seen what I sent you? Yeah, go do that. That's all you see niggas posting the GTA shit. I can't wait, bro. If we get back to it, so. Ring around, you don't hurt nobody. Ringing around and trying to solve our problem. I said, ring around and don't hurt nobody. What your boy say earlier? Ring around and don't hurt nobody. Bro, why the fuck did I was playing that song in the car when she called me? Like, these folks be some dick riders, bro. I'm like, how you don't even live now you think you 4K Trey. Yeah, bitch, you ain't no 5, nigga. Yeah. Man, she ain't no 5, bitch. You got to check in. You, like, bitch, you ain't no 5. Oh my God. Oh. I'm glad I get to see my boy tomorrow, man. That funny ass bald head drunk ass nigga. Oh, for real, so I ain't gonna lie though, I'm still trying to contemplate if I really want to goddamn still do that Friday and Saturday with the hoes, bro. I ain't gonna call him. Well, I'm gonna start talking like that. I say that shit all the time. Just start and get more disrespectful the next day. Just be lying, don't it? Yeah, you fucked up. You gonna pull the agree? You gonna say yeah? That was some dick around ass shit. Yeah, I slapped shit out you. Man, fuck you. Bitch ass. Duh. Let's get straight to it then, nigga. You still on GTA? Oh my gosh, excuse me, my friend. Oh, that boy cut glass off. Yeah, 9 o'clock or 9:15. That boy Cam, what's up, Cam? Bitch ass. He playing boxing, Cam. You don't know about no boxing. Man, fuck Aaliyah. That's alright. I'm gonna put Coco in that ad tomorrow. That's crazy that she just be blaming this shit on you. That shit lame, bro. Listen, I walk up on that switch, go through the door, woman. Hey, you funny, bro. Bro, I cannot believe them folk was really going at it, bro. With nearly, I'm like, I'm back. I was talking to goddamn Jessica, trying to help her get her shit up. I hit him about that argument. Cause, bro, Jazz was on the grill, Jessica was on the front, Ikea had to get in the window, and she was supposed to be coordinating for Ikea. Bro, you know how she be all up on the nigga and all that shit, bro. She kept trying to do all that shit, bro. Like, bro, bad the girl, bad the shit. She goddamn doing everything, dropping the niggas, all that shit. You ain't doing nothing. She asked her to do something. So I was goddamn finna go get the fry to put in on the back. Like I said, I went here with Jessica back of order. I had already made all my sandwiches. And I heard she was like, bitch, you ain't finna send me home or something. Then when I heard Manila, she said, Tia. I was like, oh shit. I was then they went back there. Act like it then, bitch. Yeah, he said, let me go find. She was like, let me go find drag that little broke ass bum ass bitch. Oh my god. Ooh. Yeah, she said little broke bum ass bitch. She made sure she said a little broke bum ass bitch. You got a schedule? Hey, what time the little green lantern hoe get off? I just said I'm gonna start being. I'm gonna start talking about that. It's still going up. I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop. For real. Evelyn! Hey, Grandma, don't act like you tired of me tomorrow. No what? What you mean what? You okay? Huh? Wait, Grandma, why you keep saying what? Like, who you think you talking? Hold on 1 second. I'm finna come in. Don't worry about it. We're finna figure this shit out together. You okay? Oh, now you want to say yes. Now you want to talk like you got shit. That's that hot shit, bro. Come here, Grandma. What you mean, what? It's time for round 2, Sean. We rolling up. Fuck, come on. I know what. Come on. That dope, Sean. Front like Sean. Hit this shit. Man, come on. Beat it, Jack. Man, Ace! My back. Right, your mama is funny, bro. I'll never forget that day I was riding with her. She dropped me in my partner house. She was like, you might just walk in and see me sucking dick. I was like, what? Like, nigga, she threw me all the way off. Like, bro, I was like, what? Bruh, mom threw me. Yes, bruh. I was like, huh? How we getting this? I said, oh my Lord. Mom said she around that bitch get pounded like goddamn Jody mama, baby boy. Man, it's still dead right now, ass up, bro. You ain't say that shit till I listen to that. No, shut the fuck up. No, you don't. Who you trying to hit? We're going. I told you who I'm gonna put on you. See, you're already going around there. No, I was saying, no, I was being serious for me. Like, be quiet. I heard some shit. That's what I was saying, sis. You steady talking. I'm like, bro. I'm gonna say, like, shut the fuck up. But I'm like, bro. Oh, you straight. I started going around that bitch telling everybody, you got to drive through time looking like George Powell. Damn, like GTA 6 really finna come out for real, bro. Like, we used to pray for time like this at times like that. Hey man, shout out to all niggas that everybody. Shout out to the niggas who ain't making it to get to see this shit, bro. We gonna do this shit for them. We gonna do this shit the right way. Yeah. Right way. Wow. I'm gonna put my shit. That's how I feel, man. Top little boss. No, I don't hear that shit, cause that bit realistic, that shit. Right. They got an Oreo pushing. That's what I'm. God damn. Well, bro. That bit. God damn. Come on. Bro, y'all gonna make me choke, bro. Shut up, bro. Y'all gonna make me choke. I'm gonna fall here while I mean, why you ain't sitting in the dark? What you about to pray?
What?
Why you ain't sitting in the dark? What you about to pray? You know, I know you heard me told you to come here. Okay, you heard me now. Come on. What you mean? What you coming for? It's time for round 2. Cool. You out here chilling with your feet kicked up, watching rerun Cheeto. Who you feeling like?
What?
Chicken butt. Who you feeling like? What that mean? I don't know what hand said to me. You ain't gonna give me no water now? That's crazy. So you just gonna let me just fall out. So you just gonna let me just fall, hit my head, go all through the wall. That's crazy. You said what? Alright, Evelyn. Sitting there eating some Cheeto puffs. He's a cop. Bro, he was a dick rider, bro. Damn, he like everything nigga just saying like he I like YB. I like one around like come on, bro. I'm just fucking with you, man. You know how you be about to get in it, you can start doing that pussy shit. Man, fuck you. Bitch, I'm having federal nightmares. Evelyn! What you mean? What you about? What you mean? What? Bro, I'm working on your nerves, baby. Just say that. You ain't gotta be acting funny. If I'm good on your nerves, just say that, sweetheart. You gotta have fun, though. I mean, you was a real dick rider. Ain't nobody asked you shit. I got to eat there. It's but you're not trying to hit.
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks. taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
I mean, look, we call it a bitch ass nigga. Duh.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard
If we call me a bitch ass nigga, like, duh. I'm trying to tell you, Lotus, you know my boy.
This place is
Damn, you been at that motherfucker since 12 o'clock.
to operate under these conditions.
God damn, twin, like, fuck, they got it. You might be at a car wash. You talking about what the fuck? They been that motherfucker all day. Try you count, bro. I got your location, bro. I see you in College Park.
He's going to go for a big one. And
You
he
be
can't
so
make the
cap.
connection, going for a big play on
Man, you
first
told me
down.
them folks down Cleveland Ave, bro.
This
You
is
was on
huge for this
College Park,
defense
bro.
because they're playing against a
You ain't even by the train station. I don't remember that song. I know, but when I looked your location, bitch, you wouldn't buy no goddamn train station. The train station was near, but you wouldn't buy that shit.
Variety of ways. They better be able to get pressure on them throughout the course of this game. They did right there.
Cause that shit, cause that would count. You said this. You said that shit at 12 o'clock, bro. If 4 o'clock, you was not where you said you was at. Bro. You supposed to be.
This crowd
Nah, that's your bitch ass nigga. You talking about Brahma had all this shit done, be done by 4, nigga. Your ass ain't did shit, nigga. You was in the same location.
He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, I'm not trying to hear that bitch ass shit, nigga.
Phenomenal job by the
Duh. Yeah, flip your hoe too. Your ass bullshit, nigga. Man, don't call me what that Andrew Tate ass shit, bro. Hell, that bitch ass shit. Nah, that shit no true. Like, don't call me all that old fake ass motivation and shit. Like, nigga said, look. Hear that, nigga. Hell nah. Like, you ain't crazy. That same shit happened with me. That shit happened the other day when I went to see Trey at that time. I know for a fact, nigga. I was standing up, nigga. That shit, I fucking failed. I got that. I tried to duck that. I ducked that bitch.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling.
Oh God, that shit was crazy.
Alabama about to kick off to get things started.
The bitch ass should have been had that shit done. How would they do that shit? Tell you gotta go save a block and shit.
Coming out with it, it's Hudson. He's brought down to the 16, would have been much better
You
off.
say your push it any other time of the week, bro.
Looking to throw, it's Morton. Got his man on the right. And he's able to bounce off one
I need space over there.
pickup.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Red Raiders with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Using his legs, it's Sticky. Turning it on! They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get in the space and make the big game.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Bro, what the hell they got that website called again, bro? I was trying to think of that shit the other day, bro. I was like, I know that shit.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
You got the gun website, bro.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. That's reeled in, it's Sticky.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
I found it, Tom.
The Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Now the play fake. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense stays
They got
aggressive.
they got a BC blackout for 469.
I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch in the middle, it's Sticky. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. Wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Eakin. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimal gain.
And the Red Raiders are threatening in the red zone. Trying play action. Caught behind the line. It's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Listen, if I'm a QB, second down, I want to check the ball down and get a manageable third down. But when this defense is flying around like this, so fast closing out, he got to that running back, got him on the ground so fast, the running back had nowhere to go.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the first down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the first down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Discards him with the stiff arm. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
First quarter, first drive, first strike delivered, and it's the defense that comes up with the big play. Talking to the defensive coordinator, he felt really good about his pass defense, and he wasn't lying. Interception on the first drive, great possession.
Maybe picked up a couple as he gets to the 14.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to the big tight end. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric, trying to help Tech on this third down. To the air, it's Simpson. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle. It's Cuevas. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it set up on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raider! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Adams. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes that Alabama offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard, down 7-0. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 20. Touchdown tie. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
And the extra point splits the uprights. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Dickey. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up fourth down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Finds him out of
That's all you can do, man.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Great place to start for this offense. Direct snap. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
Nigga really proud of you, bro, because Adam went through a lot of jobs.
Some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first
Only
down.
other job I know you fuck with besides this shit where they got down that truck shit.
Off the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Bernard. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with a run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember you going on for that shit when I was on the phone with you. Yeah.
On the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Scanning the field, it's Morton. Pulls it in, it's Eakin. Ball is loose. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere, it's a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. Hey, no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Back to pass, it's Morton. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Virgil. Runs through a tackle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This could absolutely spin this game in another direction. They're going for it inside their own 30. Heaves it deep. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the
So let's see how they play it in this final. Going in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Miller. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone going to the break. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
All you can do, man.
The Red Raiders will kick it away to start the second half. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Breaks into the open. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Makes the catch, it's Horton. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy could gash you.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Bernard. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Now adjusting. Trying to make magic with his feet. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He did, and defense took advantage of it.
Crosses the 45, out of bounds at the 47-yard line, and a solid play there.
Guys at the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And the Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gives it on the option. He breaks the tackle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Using his feet to buy time. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Douglas. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make a miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Back to pass. It's Morton. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hudson. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sticky. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've reached a break, and Alabama has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Trying to barge their way in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fit it in the window for the score. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until the clock reads all zero.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive reason. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now. They just got to make more plays.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Makes the catch. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, I can't do that here, right? I got the football. I got the lead. Is my friend, and now I cough it up. Offense have to understand the situation, have to understand I got to get to the ground. I can make sure I don't fight for extra yards. I make sure I don't fumble, costly fumble.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. From the gun, the ground game. There he goes. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Little touch pass to the receiver. Can't get him to the ground. And runs through another guy. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal.
Yeah, way to be creative. Way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly. Get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second
Here
and
you go,
goal.
Paul. He trying to sit there and reach the clock like a bitch. Good job.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty. So the offense gets a little bit closer to the goal line after the penalty. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The intoxicating aroma of the end zone is so close, right on the edge on third and goal. Touchdown, Red Raider! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience. They kept their head down. They kept chopping chopping wood. They found a rhythm, and in this fourth quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. Here's the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Williams.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Horton.
Yeah.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good...
Going for it all. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Taking it the other way. And a tremendous way for this defense to finish. The interception as the clock reaches 0. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every...
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 10th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. He might want another play. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. He's got him. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Bernard. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. To the air on first down. Looking down the middle. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. Touchdown, Bama! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Pauly. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Oh, they're after him. Fires on the move. Complete to the left. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
That's caught. It's live.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on, I can adjust to the speed of the game.
The Irish come to the line facing 2nd and short. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. And he picks up the 1st down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Right down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him.
He'll try to take it back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around him doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Yo.
Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone.
You good?
So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd.
Coach just said he did good. I told him I was mad. He proud. He should be proud of me. I told him I just lost my 1st game.
A 1st down.
I was telling him about the 2 overtime game. He got this shit.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be quick and early.
Yeah, how's the motherfucker just trying to balance, yo?
Defense right now on their heels. They have no
Can't see
answer.
shit.
The offense doing whatever they want.
Bro, look at I just want to show you. That shit been put out. What you mean? I ain't even smoking.
And they punctuated it with
Oh, yeah, the bitch smoked out. I mean, I just opened the door because I thought that's the car I had pulled my juice out. Shit, it was pouring down right now, that motherfucker.
buzzing after that last score.
Look how dark it is in that bit.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pauly. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Yeah, man, I'm fucking TV off.